Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more of the 100line Last Defense Academy. Alright, last time we went back to the slasher route. Went to, like, the real part of the slasher route, where it stays a slasher route and doesn't become zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Mainly because we wanted to get away from that, as far away from that other route as possible. The one we right before. But anyway, we reached day 77 with the threat of the hidden killer still looming over us. Huh? Night already? Oh yeah, what happened last time was... Eriko told us to meet in the gym at... the cafeteria at night. And we did so, but then Yugamu showed up, so she left. So we never got any info out of it.
Gamu, always ruining everything. In this timeline, anyway.
Night already? I suddenly realized the time. It was just before the nighttime announcement. The day was nearly over. Oh man, I only meant to take a quick nap. Earlier today, we'd all gotten together to discuss how to fight the killer and try out different traps. But in the end, none of them worked out, so we gave up and spent the afternoon working in groups. I was tired, so I took a break halfway through. I must have dozed off. I'm still sleepy. I should stretch and get some sleep. Maybe I should go to the bathroom and freshen up first. Better put my class armor on, just in case. The moment I was in front of the boys' bathroom, I sensed something that stopped me on my tracks. They just completely fell apart with the whole everybody being in groups thing.
Yeah.
The lights aren't on. There shouldn't be anyone in there, but the air feels unusual, abnormal, and there's a sharp stench. Please, no. I'm just imagining things, right? There's no way, just no way. Desperately trying to keep my legs from trembling, I stepped inside the bathroom, and what I saw before me was pure hell. When he screamed, I screamed as the metallic stench of blood attacked my senses. Sitting on the toilet, dead and covered in blood, was Shoma. Every inch of his flesh was maimed and sliced, leaving a pulpy mess. There was hardly a trace of the Shoma we knew left in him. Hey, what's with all the screaming? I'm trying to... He's dead. Somebody killed Shoma. Dude, was it the killer? Did they strike again? Kaku, calm down. Go get everyone. Yeah, sure. I performed an amateur inspection on Shoma's corpse as everyone waited. There doesn't seem to be anything left behind that might serve as a clue. The only thing here is the body. Holding back my rising gorge, I carefully examined it. The cause of death is loss of blood from deep wounds made by a blade, exactly the same as everyone else. Based on how dry the blood on the wall is, he's been dead for some time.
Wait. Does that mean...
Sir Takumi, is it true that you discovered a body? Yeah, in that stall.
Exasperated noise.
Is that Shoma?
Vomiting noise.
So they got Mr. Gonzaki this time. Sheesh, the killer really is ruthless.
The MO is exactly the same as the others. The killer struck again.
We've lost another one of our friends. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. What the heck, man? You're freaking me out. Just a little quote from somebody somewhere. Darby was quoting the entry in the diary we found in the library. Knowing now that the other book was entirely fictional, it seemed likely that the diary was just exercise in creative writing as well. But to think of it, I didn't see Mr. Gonzaki all afternoon. When did he die? Judging from how dry the blood is, a few hours ago.
Agreed. I'd say at least 6 hours. Wait, so he was killed in the afternoon?
I noticed the same thing just now. The killer doesn't appear only at night. They'll come to kill even if in the daytime.
No.
So you're telling me we're being hunted by a crazed murderer 24/7?
gonna end up getting killed too? Butchered like some kind of animal and left it.
Calm down, let's focus on surviving. At any rate, we can't work alone during the day anymore. Starting tomorrow, let's make sure we're in groups at all times.
Right. Okay. Kiriko, you keep looking at Shoma's body. Is something wrong?
Oh?
I'm done now. I have nothing to say. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, then let's move on. We need to clean him up.
We put Shoma in the morgue and silently erected a grave marker for him under a dark sky. How many of these had we made for our friends at this point? I didn't even want to count. After saying our final goodbyes to Shoma, we all returned to the school without uttering a word. The organic life detection device's total had finally dropped down to 11. Fear steadily invaded the atmosphere that hung around us. Day 78.
Wish it was Gaku or Darumi, but it's fine.
Get ready! By the way, 7. Prepare to be ready to give.
Special.
I mean, 78 is a special number.
What's so special about it? Who even cares? Suri's boundlessly cheerful voice irritated me. I was still reeling from the shock of discovering Shoma's body. Anyway, I should go to the cafeteria. I'm not hungry, but I need to check on everything. Everyone was already in the cafeteria, but they weren't saying much, just silently eating their food.
Good morning, Takumi.
Morning. Sure is quiet in here.
Oh.
Talk about an unpleasant morning. Everyone's acting like we just left awake. We kind of did. You seem the same as ever, though.
Oh.
Well, it's no use crying over spilled milk. We need to eat and keep our stamina up so we can stay alive. Sister dearest, eat up. Do you want more seafood banana waffles? I'm full, thanks. Takumi, would you like something to eat? Nah, I don't have much of an appetite. I appreciate the offer, though. Didn't you say you liked frog? I'd whip you something up if we had it. Frog parfait, frog sandwich, even just a whole frog could be good.
Please stop making me think about those horrible dishes this early in the morning.
I don't know, I like it. Eating gory food like that could be fun. Get that crazy stuff, I'd sooner just eat normal frog.
Oh.
Was craving again.
Huh? Well, I'm curious, that's all.
Huh?
I'd offer to get you all the frogs you could eat, but you know, there's a freaking murderer on the loose. I'm so scared I can't even sleep right anymore. I have to accompany the Holy Jumanji sword whenever she needs to use the facilities.
What is that sword even doing in the bathroom? Well, I'm all done eating, so I'm ready when you are. Oh, sorry. I'm almost done.
Starting today, we'd be spending our days in groups. Today, I was in a group with Darumi, Ima, and Kako. So what do we do now? I want to make dynamite so I can throw it at the invaders.
No way. If there's an accident, you'll blow up the whole school. The killer might die too, although I guess it wouldn't be... I guess we wouldn't be around to find out.
That's not how I want this story to end. If we're gonna make something, let's choose something else.
I agree.
An ending where we all explode and die sounds pretty happy to me. It's so hard living with an unconventional perspective in this world.
Wow.
We made sure we were ready, then split up to get to work. My group headed to the metal shop to try and make some kind of weapon just in case we needed it. I know he said we wanted to make a weapon, but what kind? We're not going to be able to make anything too impressive.
Oh.
How about a trap for the killer? We could lay out super sticky tape. Haha, fly tape for murderers. You're a visionary, sister dearest. 10 out of 10. I'll help you so we can make a bunch. I want to make something too. Is there anything that would let me cheat? Okay, what am I going to make? I looked at the clock. It was 2 in the afternoon. I had plenty of time. Maybe I'll check out a weapon reference book. I grabbed a few books, sat down, and started flipping through the pages. This place has books, you know, other than that manual.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I couldn't sense anyone in the room with me. I looked around, and sure enough, there was nobody there. Huh? Where'd everyone go? Clock read 3:30 p.m. I guess I was so absorbed in my books I didn't notice. I wish they'd said something if they were going to leave. After I told them we need to travel in groups for safety too. I had to get back to Ima and the others, but just as I stood up to leave... Takumi? What are you doing here? What are you talking about? Where'd you guys go anyway? What? Someone interpret for me? I'm too dumb to keep up. I don't understand it either, Detective Kako. Now's your chance to shine. Takumi underwent mitosis? Stop talking about me like I'm some kind of amoeba. I've been here the whole time. There's more than one Takumi. So that that confirms that the reason that the life detector showed more people is because there's the two Takumis.
Yeah.
And one of them may or may not be controlled by an alien.
Right.
I doubt it. We just saw you going up the stairs. Huh? Is this some kind of joke? The shock of the killer reappearing scramble your brains? The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again. Are you being serious right now? We just talked about this. Huh? Huh? While you were gone, there was a huge commotion because the killer showed up again. We tried to catch them, but they got away. Everybody's still searching as we speak. We literally just talked to you. You don't remember? You told us we were in danger because the killer was around again, but then you went off on your own. While I was gone, just talked to me, went off on my own. None of it made any sense. I was so confused I couldn't even speak. He's broken, just like my dad. Once people lose their minds, they start lying. They forget about anything that doesn't suit their narrative. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you can instantly teleport somehow. How could you forget about the killer? Wait, seriously, what are you saying? Explain it like I'm 5. Even after they explained it again, there was no new information. They just repeated the exact same story. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It was like I was having some kind of illogical nightmare. Mr. Sumino, you must be tired. That's not surprising. You haven't been looking so good lately. We're going to keep searching as a group, but don't push yourself too much, okay? What the hell is going on? Is everyone losing their minds? Am I losing my mind? In the end, I joined the search for the killer, even though I didn't fully understand what was going on. We never found them, and the day came to an anticlimactic end. Day 80. I awoke after suddenly experiencing a strange sensation. It was still too early to get up, but I did anyway, still in a deep sleepy daze. Something's not right. Plagued by that indescribable feeling, I quietly pushed aside the fabric partition and left my sleeping area. I could hear everyone else breathing in their sleep. At first glance, nothing seemed off, but it hit me as I was looking around. The smell. The horrible smell of something burning pricked at the inside of my nose. Then, white plumes of smoke drifted by me. I quickly ran towards the smell. Flames were billowing very vigorously from the vaulting box in the gym. Fire! Everybody, fire! Run! I yelled at the top of my lungs and desperately ran around the gym, shaking everyone awake. The fire was spreading to the nearby mats, growing in intensity. We need to get out of here or we'll all get burned alive.
Fire detected. Fire detected.
And not the everlasting kind.
A fire has been detected in the gym. Deploying fire shutters.
I mean, there's always fire in here, but you mean like in a spot that's not supposed to be.
Please evacuate immediately. Repeat.
A fire.
Because they have this whole, like, programmed voice and everything to tell you to leave, but they apparently don't have, sprinklers.
Yeah. Huh? What? Fire?
So pretty. I love when everything is miserable and hopeless like this. Everything's burning. We're all gonna die. Calm down. When things are stressful, you must take deep breaths.
Carbon monoxide inhalation will just kill us faster.
Sister dearest, we have to run. I'll carry you on my back, quick. I can run on my own. You have to get out too, brother dearest. Everyone seemed to be awake, but now they were all starting to panic.
I can't find the fire extinguisher. We're just going to have to abandon the gem.
Damn it, this smoke's turning black. Everybody get outside now. We scattered and frantically ran out of the gem. The flames, like an incandescent orange beast, consumed the gem before our eyes. It was soon enveloped entirely in fire and black smoke. should be safe out here. I ran at top speed out of the gym and found myself in the hallway on the second floor. I was thankful to be alive since I got out before the flames spread, but I also couldn't believe this was happening. Everybody managed to get out in time, right? I started to head back when... Oh, I thought I heard someone. A wild Takumi has appeared. Darby, thank goodness. It seems like you got out okay. Hey, someone must have started that fire here. What? The vaulting box was burning, right? No way that happened spontaneously. Was it the killer? Was it? That's not possible. More importantly, we need to get out of here. The day before yesterday. Suddenly, an eerie metallic sound echoed from down the hall. That sound, it's the killer! Oh my god, for real? Talk about a rare pull. There was even a special animation. Yeah. Damn it, why now? Darby, get out of here, run! We're not gonna fight them? I bet they drop tons of XP. We're not ready, we can't take them on by ourselves. I'll distract them, you get out of here.
Why are they getting faster sometimes?
To make sure it's thrilling. Go, Darby, get out of here. Aw, Takumi, you're my hero. Cute. Wow, she was so fast.
Oh my god. Pulled by gravity.
Yeah, he gets faster at the end to make it so that it's close. Did I lose them? Relentlessly pursued by the killer, I fled to the room. There was no signs of them giving chase anymore. I let out a sigh of relief and slumped down. My legs feel like gelatin, but more importantly, I wonder if the others are okay. First the fire, now the killer. I was worried about how my friends were holding up. Maybe I should head back right away, but what if the killer's waiting for me? Guess I should just hunker down until morning. Everybody, please, stay safe. Praying as I quietly slipped into my room, I stilled my breathing in an attempt to blend in with the darkness. Okie dokie. Morning? When did I drift off? I realized I'd fallen asleep, curled up in a corner of my room. I have to find everybody, and I want to see what happened to the gem. I quickly stood up and bolted out of the room. When I arrived at the gem, the stench of the fire was still in the air. I opened up the soot-stained fire shutters and was confronted by a grim transformation.
This is horrible.
The fire had been put out relatively quickly thanks to the automatic fire suppression system, but everywhere I looked, the place was badly burnt, blackened to the point it was unrecognizable. If I hadn't noticed when I did, I'm sure y'all would have died. That terrifying thought sent a shiver running down my spine.
But why did the fire start at the vaulting box? Tarumi's right. Somebody had to have said that. If the killer did it, then when?
I was deep in thought when...
Takumi! I finally found you!
Tsubasa! Thank goodness you're alright. I was just about to go looking for everybody.
Come with me, I'll explain later.
Huh? Did something happen?
Tsubasa didn't say anything else. I followed her as directed until we arrived at the leisure lounge. When I entered the leisure lounge, everyone was standing in a line, the atmosphere grim. Nobody was smiling, they were just staring silently at the pool. I was ready to tell them how relieved I was to see that everyone was okay, but words escaped me once I saw what everyone was looking at.
Oh, thank goodness. This makes me great, Jen.
It was a body floating face down in bright red water. It was covered in slashes, the flesh split open with deep wounds.
Taru? Me?
We just found her. We were going to take her to the Revive-O-Matic, but...
She's in water and she's lost too much blood. We won't be able to bring her back.
Does the water factor into that?
Maybe. Who knows? I noticed the life sign count had gone down in the morning, so we all went looking for you two. We managed to meet up after we ran out of the gym, but Darumi and you were the only ones missing.
That's right, Darumi was with me until a few hours ago. The killer showed up and I told her to run somewhere safe, so how?
Calm down, Takumi. What happened after the fire?
Well, I desperately tried to keep from panicking as I explained what happened. Everyone listened in silence, each of their faces wearing a different expression.
Alright, I understand. So you and Darumi ran into the killer, and then split up in an attempt to escape.
Yeah, the killer was chasing me. Darumi was going to use that opportunity to hide. Hey, Takumi, you're not the one behind all this, are you? Excuse me? Of course I'm not. But both Karara and Darumi got killed while they were alone with you. Are you pinning it on some crazy killer when it was actually you all along?
Stop, Gaku! You can't point fingers like that without any proof.
I understand how he feels. You've looked so hard for this killer and haven't found so much as a single clue. Don't tell me you think it was me, too. No, Sister Dearest and I can prove your alibi after all.
Oh, how's that?
Actually, we saw the killer, too. Wait, really? After we fled the gem, we were walking down the hall together. Then we heard the sound of a power saw. We hid in a nearby classroom. Then we peeked outside and saw Takumi and Darumi running from the killer. I wanted to go help them, but my dear brother stopped me. My dear sister twisted her ankle while we were running from the fire, so we decided to stay hidden. Sorry. No, I get it. What happened after that? After some time passed, we left the classroom and met up with everyone else. And then, Tsubasa noticed the life sign count had gone down by 1.
The device read 10 instead of 11, and you two are the only ones not with us. So we panicked and split up and go looking for you. This is my first time hearing that the twins saw the killer too.
Terribly sorry, we just never had a moment to tell you. The point is, Mr. Sumino's alibi checks out. Thanks, I appreciate you vouching for it. Sir Takumi isn't the culprit. How wonderful. Our problems are solved.
Now I need to drown Gaku. No, they're not, Kyoshika. The real killer's still out there.
Egad, she's right.
The mechanic life detection device is still reading one too many people. They have to be hiding somewhere in the school.
Urgh, I can't take this anymore. They're just killing us off, and then there's nothing we can do about it. This blows.
Stop yelling. Been trying to put on a brave face too, but I can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go insane.
What do we do, Holy Jumanji Sword? I'm scared of the killer.
Get a hold of yourselves. Defeatist attitudes are contagious. They keep losing people. It's too much. Everyone's reaching their limit. Understandably so. Maybe I'm going crazy too.
Dam was starting to burst with all the terror we were feeling. It made sense. In a situation like this, normalcy would be out of place. Let's get Darumi out of there. We need to put her in the morgue. We took the body to the morgue, something we'd unfortunately gotten good at doing quickly. Nobody cried anymore. Maybe we were all out of tears, or maybe it's because it was Darumi. We just went about it like it was a task on a checklist. Our hearts breaking the entire time.
Oh, really?
We decided we'd sleep together in the rec room from that day onward. They picked the weirdest rooms, honestly. Before we knew it, it was nighttime. We fell asleep, huddled together. I was still holding my breath out of fear the killer might come for us. Day 81.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Like, is this the room you'd want to... I mean, it's got chairs, I guess. Like, sleeping chair. I don't know, can you, like, shut off all these lights, or it seems like the worst place to sleep? Anyway, as I woke up to the morning announcement, a dull pain shot through my back. My whole body hurt so bad. Right, our bedding burned up in the gem, so I slept here last night with nothing but a blanket. I looked around and saw that everyone else was starting to wake up too.
Good morning. I had a bad dream.
Me too. I dreamed I ate a loofah sponge because I thought it was a big croquet. Or caught. Yeah. Even in my dreams, I have rotten luck. I had a dream that the holy Jumanjis were turned into some kind of cannon. What was it called? Neo Strong Arm Neo Strong? Jet Clone Arm Cycle? Everybody seemed to have calmed down overnight, but their exhaustion was palpable. They were probably barely keeping it together.
We're not going to get any quality sleep huddled together like this. It's making us more tired. We need to do something about our bedding. Let's make a proper set with a gift of Matic today. Oh, can I go to the gym? I want to look into the cause of the fire.
Then I'll go with you. We could get 2 more people to join us. Me, I want to go. Investigations require legwork. My dear sister is going, then so am I. Okay, then we'll go look at the gem, if the rest of you don't mind setting things up here.
Yeah, of course. We've got this.
After eating, we split into 2 groups and set off to our tasks. Inside the gem, the stench of the fire still filled the air. We held our noses to avoid breathing it in.
Whoa! Everything is burnt to a crisp, including all our stuff.
This is obvious, but the fire originated from the vaulting box, which is the place most damaged.
These scorch marks, they're not natural. I have to assume someone did this intentionally.
Intentionally? How?
Here, look. I knew it.
We also picked up something square-shaped out of the burnt wreckage.
It's burnt, so there are no identifying marks on it. But this is probably a timed incendiary device. It was inside the vaulting box.
An incendiary device?
The killer planted it in advance and started the fire while we were sleeping.
Exactly. The reason the fire was so intense is because they'd loaded it with fuel.
But when did they have time to plant it? Was it there for a while?
I'm not sure.
What?
Sister dearest? What is it?
Oh, I was just thinking.
Are your master detective senses tingling? You must tell me!
It's not exactly clear to me yet, so I'll tell you later.
For now, let's sweep the gym. We might find something.
Roger that!
We didn't find any additional clues, however. Deep inside the piles of ash and cinder, I found the diary I discovered in the library. Miraculously, it wasn't even singed. I'd forgotten all about it since I'd assumed it was a work of fiction. I decided to bring it with me anyway. And so, day 81 passed in no time at all. Day 82.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to
People
get...
just getting picked off one by one.
Maybe it was a Takumi from another timeline that wrote that diary. And then... No, wait, when you go back in time, it'll bring stuff. So, I don't know. Get that here. Phew, I got some good shut-eye last night. Thanks to the new bedding, I woke up refreshed this morning. Once I've washed up, I'll go to the cafeteria.
You are cute.
Thank you. We were all sitting at the dinner table. With our numbers decreased yet again, the cafeteria was unnaturally quiet. It should be the breakfast table, because that's the only meal they ever eat. There's only 9 of us now. There wasn't even time to mourn the past anymore. The only thing on our minds was getting through one day at a time. Mr. Sumino, what are your plans for the day? Well, maybe I'll try to make a trap for the killer or some kind of weapon. We were trying to do the other day. I read all of those books the other day and don't have anything to show for it. Gumi, you already started making something in the metal shop. Huh? What are you talking about? And the 4 of us went to the metal shop together, don't you remember? I only remembered yesterday after my dear sister mentioned it. Playing dumb won't get you anywhere. In the hands of the famed detective Kako Tsukumo, your secrets will all be laid bare. Wait a minute, hold on. What are you talking about? Sure you don't have me mixed up with someone else? 4 of us had gone to the metal shop on day 78, that much was true. I'd been perusing reference books in search of something to make, and then suddenly found myself all alone. Ima and the others reappeared just as suddenly, and then they told me the killer had been spotted. So in the end, I never got to make anything. Sorry, but I really don't know what you're talking about. I never made anything. I spoke firmly and clearly. Ima and Kako exchanged mystified looks. Message received. Maybe we misunderstood something. We'll be taking off if you don't mind. Sister Dearest and I have something we need to do today. Huh? Hey. After arbitrarily deciding that our conversation was over, the two of them left the cafeteria. Seriously, what was that about? Did the other Takumi make the bomb and put it there?
Maybe. Well, that happened
But
yesterday.
how did they do that while I was in the room reading stuff? What happened to me in the meantime?
I wonder.
What's that about? Come to think of it, when that happened, they were saying all kinds of nonsense about me instantly teleporting to the lake. Do they suspect me? But that can't be. They were the ones who backed up my alibi. Everybody's jumping at shadows because of the killer. Not what you want to see. After letting out a heavy sigh, I gathered myself and decided to get to work. Today, I'm with Yugamu and Kiyoshika. Free time! We're right in front of the machine already. What were you doing, Nozomi?
Yeah, Nozomi, we have one more left for her. No, not even close.
One more
Why did I
item.
think it was one more away?
One more item, but
Maybe.
it just needs a mega quest thing for it. So we'll just make
We
a
will
journals
forget
or
that.
something. Here you go, Nozomi.
Wow! I can have this?
Yeah. Everybody was.
She can have this?
She can have it. Basic journal. Just giving her a bunch of empty books. Here you go. Here you go.
Enjoy these. Have this. Here, but you like this.
I can have this?
Bond up.
This may sound weird, but I'm starting to think life here isn't so bad after all.
Clearly
Are
not
you sure?
dependent on what plotline we're in. Because my goodness.
Yeah.
Apart from the fighting, of course. I fight because I have no choice, not because I like it. I was always occupied when I was little and never got to play with friends. I pretended to be fine, but I was really lonely deep inside. Can you believe I've never watched a movie with friends before? How can a person make friends or a boyfriend like that? I mean, it's not like I especially wanted a boyfriend. I'm sorry. This is becoming awkward. My movie interests were quite different from those around me anyway. I preferred vintage stuff. I'm really into movies set when humanity was still living on Earth. With an interest like that, it's going to be hard to find someone to go to the movies with me. Huh?
Bond is stronger now.
Bing dong, bing bong.
Honey, so you never. Well then.
You never know. 3, 2. We survived another day. The life sign reading was still 10. Was the killer hiding somewhere? I'd been thinking more about the killer than our war with the invaders as of late. Yeah, I mean, we can just skip the invaders. But who could blame me? I was on edge 24/7 worrying about when the killer might show up next. Plus, we already got the message from Veshness that the next battle will be the last, so that won't be for a while.
Right.
Guess I'll sleep until it's time to go on lookout. The evening passed without incident, and a new morning was soon upon us. Day 83.
Bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready, prepare, be ready to.
Okay, what do I do today? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Do you have your plans figured out for the day? No, I was just thinking about what I should do. How about you? I was hoping to run some tests on the prototype killer trap I made with my dear brother. Oh, you mean the murderer fly tape you guys were talking about before?
Hey!
But of course, it's an outstanding development created by brother and sister. Sister Dearest, you should get a Nobel Prize. So they really made it. When did they pull that off anyway? We were hoping you could help us, Takumi. We want to test its durability. I don't mind, but... That settles it. Then the three of us will team up today. At Ima and Kako's request, the three of us ended up working together in the afternoon. When we met up in the metal shop, Ima and Kako immediately pulled out their prototype trap. They quickly lay a large adhesive sheet out on the floor. The construction is very simple, but it might be able to catch them at night or in places with low visibility. Isn't it dangerous to have this just lying around? What if it accidentally snags one of us? That's the problem. We wanted to see for ourselves, so we're going to have to pretend to be the killer. Me, the killer? This is going to get me covered in glue, isn't it? We have other sheets with different viscosities of adhesive that we made in the biolab. We'll go get them, so wait here a second if you don't mind. I'll come with you. Just stay and look after the sheet here, Mr. Sumino. We won't want anyone to get stuck on it. We'll be right back, so please keep an eye on it. With that, the two of them left the metal shop. Keep an eye on it, there's not much to see here. I yawned and looked around absently. As I did, my eyes just happened to land on the locker. The power saw and suit should have still been inside that locker, but now it stood empty. I had set the combination lock to 6914. I chose that number to represent the 14 of us in the 69 remaining days we had to try and survive.
Only 9 of us left.
Those thoughts involuntarily rose to the surface. I stood and stared at the locker, expressionless. It suddenly hit me that Ima and Kako had been gone for quite a while. This is taking too long. What happened to those two? Maybe they had some kind of trouble that was slowing them down. They said they were going to the biolab, right? I'll go check. When I opened the door to the biolab, there was no sign of anyone inside. Where did Ima and Kako? I was just about to ask where they'd gone when I stopped in my tracks. An unpleasant stench pricked my nose. Don't tell me. With an ominous feeling, I quietly stepped further into the biolab to find... The dead bodies splayed out before me were definitely Ima and Kako. The two of them were huddled together in a sea of red blood, their bodies covered in slashes. At least they got to die together this time.
Yep.
I have to revive them. I reached out to grab the twins' bodies, but I couldn't get a grip on them. The blood kept making my hands slip. I need to get someone else. My mind was strangely calm given the horrific scene of despair. In the back of my mind, I already knew the truth. They'd lost all their cryptoglobin. There was no saving them. I can only remember fragments of what happened after that. I went to get everyone else, trying not to slip on the blood. Everyone was shocked to see their friends covered in so much blood. There was a lot of screaming.
Okay, hold on. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so every one of the time the person with the saw and the suit came after anyone, it was whenever Takumi was with them. So I'm thinking that Takumi that has been like walking around instead of the one we're playing as is the good Takumi. Because we've been talking about frogs, which is very freaking weird. He's really obsessed with those. And every single time we have anything to do with anyone, it just suddenly they're dead.
Saying we're
Takumi
the bad
can space out. Yeah, he could just like black out, not like know anything.
But we could have the alien aside us, and the alien just like gives us back control when it doesn't need to kill somebody, so that we're just like go back to being Takumi, and that's why whenever we're zoning out, we're actually being controlled by the alien.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's possible. But the other Takumi is actually the heroic Takumi trying to stop us somehow. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Unrelated, random Takumi, I don't know.
They seem to be doing a pretty bad job if that's the case, though. But...
Well, Takumi usually does a bad job at saving everyone, so that checks out.
Yeah, actually true. No, Ima, Kako.
More casualties. How shameful that I couldn't save them.
Not again. Why is this happening?
Takumi, I thought you were with them. How did this happen, man?
Blaming him won't do us any good. We just need to try and come up with a way to prevent further harm.
It's pointless. We're not gonna come up with Jack, dude. We're just stuck here waiting to get murked. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Haku, stop. Hitting stuff won't solve anything. Let's get them to the morgue. I can't bear to see them like this any longer.
I just sat back and watched my distraught friends in silence. I wasn't the only one, though. Hiriko did the same.
Bing, bong, ding,
You never
dong.
will then.
Another day gone. We brought Ima's and Kako's bodies to the morgue. Before we knew it, it was night. Maybe it was the mental exhaustion, but everyone went to sleep for the nighttime announcement. We didn't bother to give him a grave this time, because like, we have too many anyway. It's a mass grave now. Time for me to stand watch. I changed into my class armor, grabbed a blanket and a weapon to defend myself with, then headed for my post. Are you on lookout tonight, Hiriko?
Oh?
I'm standing in for Ima.
Oh, sorry, that was insensitive of him. Hiriko and I sat beside each other in silence. Maybe this was my best chance to ask her what she had wanted to tell me that time she asked me to meet with her, but tonight I wanted to just wallow in silence while I had the chance.
Oh?
Aren't you scared?
Not again. Hiriko was the first to break the silence.
Everybody's terrified. Worried they're going to be the next to die.
Yes, I'm scared. Not of dying, though, of everyone else getting killed. I came back to the past to redo everything, to save everyone. But now this is happening. What am I supposed to do? If I died, maybe I'd be free from this nightmare. That doesn't sound so bad.
Takumi.
Sorry, that was awful. Seeing stuff like that isn't going to help anyone's anxiety.
You don't have to put on a brave face. I'm the only one here.
Hiriko, thanks. That's nice of you.
I let out everything I'd been keeping locked up deep inside, as if I was talking to myself. My anxiety, my sadness, my rage. Hiriko listened to all of the feelings I'd been keeping to myself in silence. The night went by, slowly and quietly. Day 84.
Tutorial on how to fold. Hiriko.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
So I like how we're like, oh, Nozomi, I'll have my talk with you later, and then we forgot all about it because we went the other way.
And Nozomi hasn't said anything about it too.
Day 84. What do I do today? I'm pretty sure I'm with Tsubasa and Nozomi today. Let's make gifts for Nozomi while we're with Nozomi.
My basic channel.
Wow! I can have this?
Nozomi's gonna die next. I'm calling it.
I mean, anything's possible.
Wow! I can have this?
Ding. Then we'll have to give our gifts to someone else. Like Darby.
Right?
Heavy
she's dead.
soldiers,
No.
it's time to hit the head. You never know.
No.
It changes today, I guess. The life sign total is still 8. We haven't found the killer yet. We were all wondering how long this standstill would continue. Little did we know a change was coming soon. Dun dun dun. Day 85.
A change.
Get ready. Prepare. Be ready to get...
Dun dun dun. Everyone's already up. I should go for breakfast.
Huh?
Here I am in the cafeteria, but there's nothing I want to eat. I should have been hungry, but even with food in front of me, I couldn't work up an appetite.
Ah.
I guess I'll just force down some pudding or something. I stood up to do exactly that, only to find Kiyoshika standing in front of the refrigerator with a dumbfounded look on her face. What's up, Kiyoshika? You look like a deer caught in headlights. My beans are gone. Huh? My red beans, I put them in a container, but they've completely vanished. I was so looking forward to making sweet bean paste. Did you say something about a deer? Did a deer eat my beans? Calm down, you'd be surprised how often it turns out what you're looking for is just hiding behind something else. I peered into the fridge, but there was nothing inside. Every bit of food that had been stored in the fridge up until a few days ago is now missing. Jesus.
And everyone starved.
Yo. Hey, the food's all gone.
Huh? How are we completely stuck? We were completely stocked up.
Oh.
Did some hungry little rascal sneak in for a midnight snack?
Don't look at me. I didn't do it. Not this time, anyway.
Then who? Nobody would do this except for you, Kaku.
Oh, no faith in me at all, huh?
That would mean the culprit is someone not you. What's the current life sign count? 8. Don't tell me.
A deer flashed its headlights into the fridge and took my special beans.
Okay, Kyoshika. Let's be quiet for a second, okay?
Yoshika, honey, please. So the killer stole our food.
Just breathe for a second, go sit in the corner, play with your games. Get back to you later, alright? Redirect your child. That's what it feels like. Anyway, we fail to consider that if the killer is hiding in the school, they'd need to procure food. Maybe if we stay on lookout here, we'll be able to catch the killer next time we come to the cafeteria.
Nice idea. No reason to be scared if we can all jump on them together. Let's do it.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll be that easy, but it seems worth a shot.
I mean, we could have tried this plan before they, just took all the food, right?
Yeah. Then let's all stake it out tonight with our weapons. How about it, Takumi?
Yeah, we better act fast. Let's go for it right after midnight.
Then I'll put some of the food from the pantry in the refrigerator as bait.
Okay, so the refrigerator food was taken, but there's a pantry that's separate.
Apparently. I just like cold food.
Yeah. I wonder if that is plot relevant to cold food was taken. I don't know. Everybody was excited, finally seeing an array of hope. With weapons in hand, we waited for midnight. And finally, it was time. Day 86. Okay, everyone's in position. We had split into 2 groups, both hiding in the cafeteria. I was muffling my breathing, hiding under a table with Tsubasa and Hiriko. Who knows how much time passed, all without anything happening. Maybe they won't come tonight. I was trying to hold back a yawn when... What was that? We looked at one another as a sound suddenly echoed in the cafeteria.
We're there.
I looked where Tsubasa was pointing, and sure enough, there was a figure in front of the fridge. They opened the fridge door and began to furiously scavenge for food. That's the killer. They weren't wearing their usual black suit, maybe because they were only out for food. They were so focused on the food, they didn't seem to notice us at all. Now's our chance. I glanced at Yugamu's team and received an okay signal in return. I waited for the perfect time and then gave the signal. Go! We caught you murderous blackguard. Yield. Yeah, ouch, let me go, says question marks. Don't let them get away, hold them down. We all pinned them down as they resisted furiously. They didn't seem to have the power saw on them, which made things a lot easier.
Turn on the lights.
Huh?
Who the fuck are you?
You're...
Our eyes were wide as we took in the unexpected appearance of the killer.
An invader. What are you doing here?
Enough of your nonsense. We shall avenge our fallen comrades.
Hold on. That thing has a weird device on it.
She's right. What's that?
Wait, don't touch it!
No! If you remove that!
The moment Gaku removed the device, we began to hear a strange electronic sound. Gaku, what have you done?
Really? Gaku ruins everything in every fucking timeline, I swear to God. What's that sound? Is it coming from inside the invader?
No.
Everybody, stand back.
Suddenly, Hirako took off at full speed, hitting her side with the invader in her grasp. Wait, Hirako!
Oh my God.
Confused, we chased after Hirako until we ended up in the schoolyard. The moment she set foot into the schoolyard, Hirako flung the invader with all her might up into the night sky. The very next moment,
Holy crap, it exploded!
an explosion ending in this day and age.
Wow.
The invader soared into the sky and blew up spectacularly, disintegrating into ash and detritus.
Oh.
Just in time.
Hirako let out a sigh of relief as she swept bits of the invader raining from the sky out of her way. What just happened? It was all so sudden, I can't make any sense of it.
I had a bad feeling when I heard that sound. Looks like I was right.
Wow, your instincts really saved us, Hirako. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing. More importantly, Tsubasa, what's the organic life count?
Alright, I stole your line. I'm a
You did.
monster.
It's okay.
Read it again, do it.
Okay. Alright, yes ma'am. You got it. Oh, right. 7 now. That thing was our M1 extra.
So there goes all of our plans regarding the other Takumi. I mean, we can still be the killer, obviously, but the other Takumi is no longer relevant, I guess. But they said they saw him, though.
Yeah.
So does he not count as a life form?
That may be the case, because technically speaking, I guess they have to be alive so that other Takumi is considered a zombie. I think it was the same in the other timeline. Whenever they were zombies, they didn't count as people. So the other Takumi, or the Takumi we're playing as, is not counted as one.
Freaking way, we did it! The killer's gone! It's been a long road, holy Jumanji. I don't think that little thing was the guy in the suit. I just don't think so.
Yeah, I think we just killed an innocent person.
That just happened to be here in this timeline for some reason.
Yeah.
Had a bomb in them, I don't know. Now we can finally say we've avenged our murdered comrades. Is it really over? Despite everyone else's joy, something was bothering me.
Takumi, what's wrong?
This feels a little too convenient for me. Was that thing really the killer?
Now that you mention it, the person in the black suit and the invader are totally different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, even without the power saw, when we grabbed that thing, it still felt weaker than I'd imagined. Didn't you think so too, Hirako?
I don't really remember.
Huh?
Hold on, you mean that wasn't the killer? But the life sign count went down to 7, that's how many of us there are now.
I think it's true that the invader was being counted by the organic life detection device. The number went down when it exploded, after all. That all adds up.
So what are we concluding exactly? I considered the possibility, but still, there was just no way.
That the killer might be one of us.
So that's how it is. Wait, really? You're kidding? Don't play with me, man. You mean there's a traitor among us?
Calm down. We don't know if this is true for sure.
We don't know that it's not true either. I'm not sleeping with a killer. I'm going back to my room. Wait, it's dangerous to be alone. We need to stick together.
No, let him die, please.
Oh, My words fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Don't anyone come into my room. If you do, I'll freaking kill you. Self-defense.
I'm gonna sleep in my own room starting tonight, too. I'll take a look at the remains from the explosion. Maybe that invader really was the killer. Sorry. I don't want to doubt any of you, but we're gonna have to sleep separately from now.
Ah.
Oh, for the love of murder. What a headache. I hope things don't get any worse than this.
Holy Jumanji sword, you're the only one I can trust around here.
This is our only choice for now. Good night.
All I could do was silently watch as everyone went off to their rooms.
Vader was kind of cute. Why did we kill it? they wanted
Well, we
food.
took off whatever it had, and then it was gonna explode, so we threw it away. That's what happened to it.
Get prepared. Be ready.
Yeah, but maybe there was a reason for it.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Maybe they were actually helpful.
I mean, it was speaking. And
Yeah.
it wasn't just like, well, I mean, I guess it was begging for its life, but not the way the other ones do it. So, like, it was like sepient still. Why was it here, and what did the thing on its back that we took off and then we forgot about because we investigated afterward?
Hard to say.
That time already, huh? It's been a while since the last time I spent the night in this room. After we went our separate ways last night, I couldn't sleep a wink. In the end, nothing else happened, but the vibe between all of us had changed. Maybe the killer really is one of us. Thrown into chaos by the terrifying possibility, everyone seemed content to stay holed up in their rooms. I guess I'll head over to the cafeteria. There's bound to be someone there. I was hopeful, but in the end, the cafeteria was empty. What should I do today? Doesn't seem like there's going to be much teamwork. I aimlessly walked to the schoolyard, looking up at the sky. Blue sky filled my field of vision. Yes, look up at the sky when you don't want to animate anything. Comfortable breeze grazed my cheeks, and yet the inside of my head was anything but refreshing and idyllic.
We can't keep going like this. We still have to fight the invaders.
I was slumped down, murmuring to myself when I felt a strange presence behind me. I quickly whirled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
You Earthlings truly do resemble us in some ways. You appear to be the commander here. Out here on your own, without any of your soldiers. Unimpressive.
This man is commander, but how? I thought we beat them all. Who's this guy? What happened to the alarm? What was even happening? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion.
That show is so freaking scary. But also his voice is amazing.
Yeah.
It's the same voice actor for Siri as well. Very, very impressive. Takumi, get away from him.
Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back.
How did you get in the premises without the alarm sounding?
Did I voice him?
I think so.
Alarm? What are you talking about? Tell me he went straight through the undying flames.
Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions.
I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. That woman ordered me to destroy this place. Here, go quickly. Go tell everyone we're under attack.
Very well.
No need to rush. I want to know who all of you are. Now, prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? It's clearly different from the others we faced. Everyone quickly gathered in the schoolyard, jolted by nervous tension upon seeing the lone commander. Let's do this, everyone. It's time for another battle. Sheesh, if we have to. Sir Takumi, give us your orders. You got it. Defensive battle. Initiate. Just do it out here. We don't even need to go launch or anything.
We need to see Dasha's face.
Yeah.
Immediately.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
If there's any reason we go, to the Cult of Takumi timeline, it would be only to see his face, I think.
I am Dalshaw, paragon of warfare. I'm an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about. Come, take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if we attack him from behind?
It's vulnerable from behind.
Maybe. I don't think we've tried that yet.
Sposs. Do it.
Yeah, she can.
Well, we'll skip the battles. We're gonna skip.
That's fine. It's probably gonna be gimmick anyway.
I doubt it would affect it, but...
Not bad. As expected for the sparklers of this planet's heroes.
Ugh! What a powerful foe! It's so hard to counter his moves!
His attacks are certainly formidable, but our attacks are hardly doing anything to him.
It seems like that may be his ability. That might be what got him through the wall of fire.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Damn it! I hate work without pay. Let's make this quick.
Wave 2 end.
So this is it, then.
Then he left.
Then he sliced Takumi's head off again.
Yeah. You just didn't like him.
Yeah, got tired of his shit.
I get the gist of what you're all about.
Huh? He de-transformed. Why?
Hold on, doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now. No, hold on. What, dude? What's the matter? I wasn't sure why myself. I think I was overwhelmed. As a mere ordinary human, I couldn't help but be cowed by the dignified conduct of this lion of a man standing before us. I understand you now. You seem a bit different from the wicked and cruel invaders I was told about. I want to hear it straight from the source. What are you fighting for?
Why are you asking us that?
Coming back from death after death to fight again. Do you live solely to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by that woman. Are you comparing us to that cannon fodder? So that's how you refer to them too. Cannon fodder. Guinea pigs, slaves, playthings. Do you consider that sense of superiority to be something like wisdom? I suppose all living creatures reach the same endpoint eventually.
What are you getting at? Are you telling us to surrender? If we do, we'll all be killed, won't we? I doubt Veshnis will let us live.
But shouldn't you simply accept death? Stop messing with us. We're not going to give up on life. We swore we'd all survive this. That's what pulled us out of our despair. That's why we... he doesn't like it when you try to do a hero speech. I don't want that dumb shit.
Well, I understand why he wouldn't like it. If you think about it, you invade their planet.
Yep.
You start talking about self-righteousness and all that, and he's like, you have no right.
My vision lurched. There was a loud thump.
I would be pissed too.
Yeah. Righteous fury right there. I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead. I realized what had happened to me. I'd been beheaded.
Takumi!
The moment I heard Hiriko's voice in the distance, my vision turned red. Then from red to black. My whole world was enveloped in darkness. Well, this is one way to skip to the end. Day 88. Finally, I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, and endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then it all suddenly eased off. Suddenly, I was awake. I was in a familiar place, my room.
Takumi. Thank goodness you're awake. Are you okay?
Yeah, but what's going on? What happened to me?
Pose. Well, the commander suddenly lopped off your head. Of course, we brought you back right away with the revive-o-matic, but you weren't waking up, so we carried you back to your bed.
What happened to that Dal Shah guy? How did the battle go after I was gone?
Wait a second. Didn't the key connect with your brain?
Yes.
I think it's cut off. You get revived. The key is gone.
Maybe. Again, this is all stuff I don't know the answer to. How does this all work? Is it like it's in your head?
It's just hypothetical. Yeah. It's controlling your brain, and you get revived. You're basically getting like reconstructed on a cellular level.
Maybe.
So the key wouldn't be there.
We would hope so.
I hope so.
Cured now.
Yeah. After he killed you, he just left. He said he'd be back soon.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I have no idea. But I can tell you what he said before he left.
According to Nozomi, Dal Shah was the father of the Squad 1 commander, Mervra. Okay, now we get this lore.
Now we have an answer for it. It makes sense now.
Yep. He wasn't looking to avenge his son, and everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Veshnes. He wasn't looking to avenge. Everyone sensed there was some friction. Yeah, anyway. Yes. I see. How's everyone else doing?
Because he's such a strong enemy, we realized we needed to come up with a plan or we'd be in trouble. But the others are so scared that the killer may be one of us. Everyone's so tense that they're not getting anywhere.
Right. I don't know if they'll hear me out, but I'll try to get through to them.
Thanks. We won't survive this if we don't cooperate.
Aren't you scared, Nozomi? The killer might be hiding somewhere nearby.
Sure, I'm scared, but I don't want to suspect my friends. I won't believe that the killer is one of us. It's easier to doubt than to trust. But we don't know anything for sure.
Nozomi looked so much like Karawa to me in that moment. I'm sure Karawa would have said the same thing in a situation like this.
Oh, right. Tsubasa said she had something to report to everyone. Now that you're awake, we should meet up with them all in the cafeteria.
Okay, let's go. Music. Sir Takumi, you're awake. I was a little worried. I know things are bad, but it's not like we know for sure you're not the killer, so... It wasn't just Gaku, I could feel an air of awkwardness hanging over everybody. But I was still happy that everybody came to see me now that I'd recovered.
Good. Your head's back where it belongs.
Somehow, but getting beheaded is not great. It really hurts, actually.
You could learn to love it. Want to give it another shot? I'd be happy to help.
I'll pass, thanks. More importantly, Tsubasa said she had something to report.
Oh, right. I ran some analysis on the thieving invader from earlier. First of all, the device it had on was a jammer. A jammer? That's a device meant to interfere with electrical device signals. Damn, I am fucking up. It's used to scramble transmissions, radio waves, and the like. Why would an invader need something like that? I'll try to explain. I found the recording device in the remains of the invader.
A recording device? Was anything on it?
It had everything from voice data to activity logs. I think it was being forcibly implanted onto the little guy to monitor it. It's amazing the device was still intact. If its host was rigged to explode, you'd think they'd also be designed to automatically erase all the data. The signal from the jammer worked a little too well, and ended up practically jamming the signal to the remote detonation device. The bomb only partially detonated. Normally it would have been completely blown to smithereens. The explosion was unusually diminished. I see. So that's how some parts survived. So, I examined all the data and learned a few things. Like how long the invader had been in the school.
It came here during the defensive battle on day 21. It didn't want to fight, so it ran away from its unit and hid in the school ever since.
It was hiding here since day 21? That thing has real talent as a shinobi.
The invaders wouldn't just let it run away scot-free. Deserters are usually punished harshly. That would mean all manner of torture, punishment, and discipline, right?
What's even the difference between any of those?
Anyway, the invader exploded because the bomb used to execute deserters was activated, but the reason it managed to hide out for more than 60 days was because of that jammer. With that thing, it was able to avoid being tracked and blown up by Commander.
I see. So it came prepared.
But when we found it, Gaku pulled off the jammer and the bomb inside of it went off.
Then Hiruko
Stupid
threw it in
Gaku.
the air,
Yeah.
and it got blown apart.
So that's what happened.
Does that mean... When we heard sounds coming from the school that one night, was that the invader too?
So yes, if the invaders are capable of defecting, so like they're fully sapient, still, maybe. I'm not like mindless things, I don't know. Maybe that one was
Seemingly.
weak, I don't know. It's like even the ones that are complaining about not wanting to fight, they still like come at you and try to kill you, so I don't know.
Okay, well, I think there's a good reason for that. Whenever you're at risk of absolutely losing everything, you're either who do I die to, or who do I lose my family to and be left alive as torture for running the hell away? I mean, you're kind of rock and hard place. Pick your poison, even if you don't want to fight. If you're talking about day 43, then definitely yes. It was all in the activity log.
Day 43, that's the day Moko was killed. Nozomi and Moko came to my room then. Nozomi said she heard sounds coming from somewhere downstairs. We wanted to go check out what they were. So that invader was moving around the night of day 43. And that means the killer really could have been the invader.
Unfortunately, no. I checked the recorded data and estimated times of the killings, but it doesn't line up. Oh. That's all for my report. I was hoping to find some information that might give us a clue about the killer. But now it's clear the invader was innocent, which means...
One of us is a freaking murderer.
You're a murderer. Because you pulled that off of it, you dumbass.
The mystery is solved. No, it's not even close.
Yelling is just a waste of energy. It's not like you're going to inspire the killer to review himself.
Shut up, we're all going to get killed here and you're lecturing me. Wait, hold on, is it you? Stop it, Gaku. We're not going to solve this by blindly pointing fingers.
I hate Gaku so fucking much. So, what do we do about Dalsha? We'll have to figure something out between us. We can't just ignore him. And we should all stay here, right? The killer can't strike if we're all together.
Let's do that. Any objections, Gaku? Whatever, come on. After that, we discussed strategies for beating Dalsha, but the mood was so horrible we couldn't even begin to decide what we needed to do. In the end, the day ended with no real progress made.
I don't care about Gaku's opinion anyway.
Yeah.
You never know. Well then.
I'm so tired. With a sigh, I flopped into my bed. Urgh, my head hurts. It's throbbing. Must be the stress. First the killer, and now Dal Shah. There's so much I need to think about, but I don't want to think about anything. My entire body was exhausted. I couldn't even bring myself to move. Gradually, my eyelids grew heavy. Just before I fully gave into sleep, I could have sworn I saw a flickering flame out of the corner of my eye. Oh my goodness, somebody in the night. Who was here this late at night? Cautiously, I sat in bed and waited to see what happened next. It rang again. Maybe it's an emergency. Something might have happened, but I should keep my guard up. Just in case, I held my infuser behind my back as I opened the door. I warily cracked it open to find... Tsubasa, what's up?
Sorry, I know it's late. I probably woke you up.
Don't worry about it. Did something happen?
Well, actually, I've been analyzing the remains of that invader for a while now, and I think something's missing. Judging from the shape of the hole, it's probably some kind of external storage.
Like a memory card or something?
Exactly. It might have gotten dislodged below somewhere during the explosion. I thought about waiting until tomorrow, but I think the sooner we find it, the better.
So you came to ask me. You want me to search for this thing with you. Is that outside where it exploded? Because, like, at night, that's, like, hard to find stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind, that is.
Not at all, but...
Hey, I'm not the killer, you know?
Me neither, but neither of us can prove ourselves innocent either.
It's okay. I'm prepared to kill you if things go off the rails.
Yeah, she will shank you. That makes me feel so much better. Anyway, I'll get ready.
S tier.
I know I'm stating the obvious, but it's really dark out here.
And the wise words of Spike Spiegel. I love a woman who can kill me. I brought flashlights. We're just gonna have to sweep the area.
Tsubasa shined a flashlight on the ground and stooped over. I did the same, looking at the ground. This seems pretty inefficient.
Yeah, and it's 3 days since the explosion, too. Pretty sure this is where it happened.
This was going to be a long night. I steeled myself and set to searching with Tsubasa. But it turned out my resolve wasn't going to be needed after all. There's something on the ground here. It was something small and black, covered in dirt. I picked it up, and Tsubasa practically lunged at it.
Hey, let me see it.
She took the thing from me and excitedly began to examine it.
Good job, Takumi. This is the external storage device I was looking for.
For real? I thought that would take longer.
I'm going to analyze the data on this too. Oh, I can't wait to see what's on it. If they felt like they need to blow up that invader to keep it away from us, there might be some important secret intel on it.
I'm excited too, but try not to overwork yourself, okay? You can't keep working such long hours every day.
Don't worry. I'm done for today. Let's head back.
Better not die before the morning.
Yeah.
Looking satisfied, Tsubasa put away the storage device and started to walk back to the school in high spirits. Phew, we found what she was looking for without anything bad happening, thank goodness. On top of that, we might even get some new information. My steps were suddenly feeling lighter. Don't start feeling happy, that means the bad thing is certified to happen.
Yeah.
On the way back, at the edge of the courtyard, Tsubasa suddenly stopped and peered into my face.
So, who do you think the killer is?
Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden?
I just want to ask. I honestly have no idea. But I feel like I might not even want to know. I'll be shocked no matter who it turns out to be.
Same here, but whoever they are, they can't get away with this.
Can't keep getting away with this.
Mic on, mic off.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that. wouldn't it be crazy if the killer really showed up while we were talking about them?
Oh no, what have you done? I would assume
Wow.
Tsubasa let out an amused giggle.
Oh my god, of course.
Wait, that sound.
No way.
Tsubasa, run this way. Don't split up. I wasn't expecting gameplay.
Don't split up. Don't you dare split up. If you split up, I'm gonna kill you. Through the screen. I will obliterate all of your pixels. Oh my god!
I wasn't expecting him to come from that direction.
That scared the shit out of me.
Like this.
Go this way until he shows up and then turn around.
Whiskey. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Have you heard of like the thing of like, miss me, bet you wanna kiss me.
Say it again.
Missed me, bet you wanna kiss me.
That sounds familiar.
I don't know if it was like a regional thing.
Alright, just how long are they gonna chase us? We ran feverishly as hard as we could, but the killer didn't let up. The roof is just past these stairs. There's nowhere to run after us. We can't let them get to us. I have to do something. I stopped running up the stairs, suddenly whirling around to look back at our pursuer. Kick them with all of my might. They tumbled down the stairs and fell in a heap at the bottom. Did we get them?
Yeah!
Okay, now's our chance to finally capture them. They groaned in agony, but paralysis must have been setting in because they made no effort to resist.
Yeah!
Finally got you, just give up. Take off his helmet.
Takumi, Tsubasa. What happened? I heard a really loud noise and huh?
Is that the killer? Did we finally catch them? I'll explain everything later. Give me a hand here.
They're paralyzed, not dead.
This asshole killed our friends, damn it! Let me at him!
Let me get the mask off first. Ready?
Okay.
I placed my hands on the killer's helmet and slowly pulled it off. What I saw underneath left me speechless.
Yeah, as expected.
If you played these routes in the opposite order, then maybe this would be surprising.
Right.
I peeled off this. We took the wrong route, I guess, first. Anyway, we peeled off the suit Yugami was wearing and brought him to the rec room. He was limp, breathing shallowly, but his expression seemed almost as if it had traces of a grin. We stood around Yugamo as he recovered from his paralysis enough to talk. He kept his cool throughout, maintaining the same composure he always did. Hardly believe this was your doing, Sir Yugamo. I may have broken rational matic bred with you, but I have no sympathy to spare. I shall avenge my fallen comrades. The holy Jumanji short shall have your head.
Calm down, Kyoshika. We can't jump straight into beheadings. Why did you do this? What possible reasons could you have?
Say something, Yugamo. I know you're not hurt that bad.
Apologies. I was just trying to figure out where to start.
Oh.
Let me lead by saying I haven't killed anyone.
Are you playing games, dude? What kind of idiot would believe that?
But Gaku's right. If that's true, why are you dressed like that? Why do you have the power, Sawa? Let me start from the beginning. I'll explain everything, so hear me out.
Fine, we'll listen, but you're on thin ice.
The killer first appeared on day 16. Well, maybe it was already on day 17 by then. It was late at night in the biolab. Takumi said he saw Huriko get cornered by the killer there.
That's right, then we got into a struggle. In the end, they got away, but I managed to recover their weapon in the suit.
I was with Gaku and Kyoshika during the time.
Huh? You were?
I was right here, in the rec room on the night of day 16. You and Gaku invited me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What were the three of you doing that late at night?
Oh.
Gaku said he found an adult video game in the storeroom and wanted to have a watch party. What video, yeah.
Alright, don't snitch on me, dude.
Turned out it was just footage of cute critters. Not an adult video, but an animal video.
Yes, they were precious little furballs, although Sir Gaku seemed very disappointed.
Okay, can we just move on with the story? Anyway, I was here in the rec room. We had headphones on, so we didn't really notice any noise. Isn't that right, guys?
Gaku and Kiyoshika nodded. It seemed like Yugamo was telling the truth so far.
There's more. The next time the killer appeared was... Day 25, when Ava was killed inside her cage. Right, I had nothing to do with her murder, however. After seeing her dead body, the murderous impulses inside of me began to resurface.
I don't remember exactly when I'd heard it, but something Yugamo said in the cafeteria began to replay in my head.
But I can't help it, man. Ever since I saw her dismembered body, my passion's been at fever pitch. That's the kind of loving killing I've been craving all my life. Not being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls. I can't keep going like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
Ripe with overwhelming lust, I tried to find an outlet for my feverish mania. I believe it was day 38 when I finally found my solution. When I was just about to kill Gaku.
What? You were seriously gonna kill me?
Huh?
Yeah, I was seconds away from going through with it. Had a lot of pent-up bloodlust. But the moment I saw the fear of death in his eyes, I noticed my dark desire was simply sated.
This guy's a freak. Now that I think about it, he mentioned this in a conversation we had with Eva.
After what happened with Gaku, I finally figured out a way to suppress them better. I don't actually have to kill anyone. I just have to see the look of despair when they stare death in the face.
Yeah, you don't need to be into death, you can be into despair. Like a normal person.
Normal? Is that normal, hun?
No. Sarcastic.
Okay.
And slash S.
You're great. Anyway, that's not exactly a long-term solution, though, but like a coping mechanism. My only problem is that no one else seems to want to show me their seconds before death phase. What about day 43, when Milka was killed? What were you doing then? I was in my room. I couldn't sleep that night because the bloodlust festering deep inside me. Then I heard Nozomi's shrieks and the sound of glass breaking, so I went to see what was going on. When I did, I found the killer's suit in the power saw at the bottom of the pool.
The stuff missing from the locker was in the pool? Why? So Yugamo must have stolen it, correct?
No, I didn't know the combination.
So, Takumi just did it.
Yeah, the only person that would know it would be Takumi, so...
Takumi. Because we see the suit guy a lot, but everybody else dies, like, shortly after being with Takumi, so Takumi knows where they are, but not that... But they're not... We never see it happen, you know, so... Guess it is all Takumi. It's gotta be all Takumi.
100%. The key Takumi, specifically. right. You weren't even in the room when Takumi said the code. Wait, I was chased by the killer the day Moko was killed. They had me cornered by the pool, so I shoved them aside and got away, but maybe when that happened, they fell in.
I see. You may be right, but I wasn't concerned about the details. I had other things in my mind at the time, like taking the killer's things so I could dress up like them.
Surely you're not telling us you pretended to be the killer just so that you can get looks of despair and fulfill your desires.
Sorry, I just couldn't hold back my urges inside of me. But I really wasn't going to kill anyone. Just seeing your faces twist up in despair was enough to satisfy me.
Nothing you're saying makes any sense.
Was your involvement in the murders of Takamaru, Kurara, and Shoma?
I had nothing to do with Takamaru's death on 51. I swear it. The first day I dressed up as the killer was day 64. The day Kurara was killed.
You were on guard duty that night, right? Fell asleep, so I went with Kurara to the bathroom.
I sensed the two of you were going to leave, so I pretended to sleep. I figured it would be my chance to enjoy the thrill of the chase. I quickly put on the suit I had hidden in my room and chased you with the parasol.
So you were the one chasing me in the hallway.
That's right. I chased you like a killer would. And once I had you cornered in the front of the defense room.
I finally got to see your terrified expression, filled with despair. My lust was sated. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
What a funny line to say.
Once I had my fill, I hid the suit and power cell in my room and went back to the gym. That's all I know.
So you really know nothing about Lady Kurara's death. Speak the truth, prepare to become rust on the blade of the Holy Jumanji sword.
I'm sorry, but I had nothing to do with her murder. I can't tell you anything. I had nothing to do with Shoma's death on day 77 either.
Keep talking. What about Darumi on day 80? Or the twins on day 83?
When the fire started in that vaulting box, everyone scattered and ran away from the gym. I smelled an opportunity.
You're kidding. You took advantage of the chaos to masquerade as a killer?
Correct. I went back to my room, got the suit and power saw, and pretended to be the killer for a second time.
Shouldn't it be third time?
Yeah, should be.
Phil, I hit the suit power saw. Nothing promised.
Maybe it was second.
No, because we know that he's the one that was chasing us when we were in Nozomi, because in the other timeline, we knocked him out the window and it was him. So, and then,
well, yeah.
Although, unless the timeline's different. No, wait, that's right where that's where the choice was, so it couldn't possibly have split then. So that had to have been his first time. Maybe he means like the first time he like did it from the start. But like I don't know. Because he had to have done that, and then he, as he just said, he did it on the Nozomi day. And then this should be this third time.
I think it's the Schrodinger's cat situation. I mean, we've discussed this before, but the route where everyone turns into zombies, we kick Yugamo out the window. He dies. We figured out it's Yugamo whenever he like loses a mask and like, you know, dies. But it could have switched the moment we made the decision.
Well,
just a theory.
I went inside and found Darumi and Takumi immediately. I felt bad knowing it would be my second time doing it to you, but you put on such a good performance the first time. I couldn't resist the chance to see you like that again.
Seeing the enraptured look on Yugamu's face, I was at a complete loss for words, for so many reasons. So this is becoming a long episode, but I kind of want to split in the middle of this.
Right.
Halfway through the chase, I told Darumi to run. I lured the killer, you, into chasing me alone. I managed to lose you somehow, then hid it out in my room until the next morning, but Darumi...
I don't know what happened away. Once I lost sight of you, Takumi, I gave up. I went back to my room, changed, and met up with everyone else.
Right. The lifetime count was 11 when Yugama joined us. So, Darumi was still alive at that point.
And I had nothing to do with Imo and Kaku either. I didn't do a thing to them.
Is that everything? You're not hiding anything else.
Scout's honor, you might not believe me, but I really didn't kill anyone.
You don't seriously think we're okay with what you did, do you?
Kaku. I want to sew your mouth shut.
I'm aware I crossed the line, but I couldn't stop myself. Those looks of terror and despair whenever I chased you. Oh, I needed them so badly. That's why I kept this from you guys. No other reason. I promise.
You say that, but I feel betrayed. I'm not going to be able to forgive you and move on that easily.
I'll accept any punishment you may want to give. Torture me, whatever you need to do.
But if it wasn't Yugama who killed our friends, then who's the real killer?
Suddenly, the image of the killer on day 16 crossed my mind. Were they still hiding inside the school? No, that wouldn't add up with the life sign count. Then what? Where are they? I'm getting rather lost. What are we doing with Sir Yugamu? I think we're going to have to keep him separated from the group until we find the real killer.
Of course. That should help with my little problem.
How about we use that weird room on the first floor? We can lock it from the outside.
So instead of sealing Kurara in there, we're sealing him in there.
Right.
The room with the strange devices from when we were at Kamakura General Hospital. That might be the perfect place to lock Yugamu up. Hey, mind if I take the power saw and the suit he was hiding? I'll hide them someplace where nobody can find them.
No.
Where's the proof that you're innocent?
I don't have any, but the same goes for everybody here. Trust me, I know I'll be under suspicion if somebody else gets attacked. Fine, you can deal with them, Gaku. We'll take care of Yugamu. Yeah, that's fine with me. We handed the power saw and suit over to Gaku, then took Yugamu to the strange room. We put him inside and locked it securely from the outside. Nozomi would be the one in charge of the key. After that, we went back to the roof and met up with Gaku when he'd finished his task. We made sure everything had gone according to plan, then decided to call it a day. Nobody was any the wiser, but a shocking development was waiting for us right around the corner. Oh my goodness, what a cliffhanger, because now we're splitting it.
Right.
Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do, is have a nice day.
I don't know. Later.
Later.